Hey you guys, okay, so I am so I gotta stop saying that at the beginning of every video. I feel like it doesn't sound genuine, even though it's like super genuine every time I say it. That's great. Now, today, y'all, we've got a really good video. I'm gonna share with you guys what may have turned me around a little bit about Target. We'll discuss. If you saw my last Target video, you saw my bit of a rant, which I still stand behind in some ways. We'll get there. But I found some clothes, you guys, that literally reminded me of like my gems that I found back in the day. A few home things, but I'm gonna try on everything. It's gonna be really fun. So let's go back a little bit. My thing with Target, I feel like I used to find really great things from there. I have always been a very like mix it up, high-low kind of gal. You guys know that. But my thing with Target is that I found that a lot of the things were getting a little more and more expensive. If you're gonna buy a top and, you know, pants or a dress or whatever, a lot of times it's like around 30 bucks. The top and pants are like around 50 once you buy them. And I can get basics like in Nordstrom for like $28, $32 for like the whole outfit, like a dress for $32 or $28, or find things that I love, you know, and of course you can splurge there too. But I think people kind of get afraid when they hear like the word Nordstrom or it's like a department store. And I hopefully have opened your eyes a lot to that. Sure, you can spend as much as you want at those places. I used to spend so much money, so much more money when I used to just primarily shop at Target. I remember the days of when we lived at our old house and I would go there all the time and I would buy tons of shoes, tons of clothes. I spent so much more on clothes there because I thought that I was really getting this great deal, which yeah, if you just buy a few staples here and there and you refresh your wardrobe for certain seasons, yes. If you get caught up and think, oh, I live close to a Target and it's cheap, I can just go nuts. Yeah, I feel like I'll spend a little more. And then like fast forward now, when I get things from Nordstrom, I might just get a few different things and it probably adds up to exactly what I would have spent buying a whole bunch of things at Target, or probably a lot less. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And I was so pleasantly surprised by Target, you guys. Last time I talked about it, I went in and it was so weird when I was shopping. This was like, you know, the last Target video I did a few months ago. I was looking at the clothes and it was just all of that, like I said, it was like festival looking clothing. I found some really good things, you guys, this time. But it's like all that like bandana print. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the very like small scale floral, and you look and it's like navies and maroons and like very weird colors, and it's just everything looks the same. It's like that weird lace looking like crocheted stuff. I don't know. And so I thought, okay, it's either that or it's like the maternity section, which I used to hit hard during my pregnancy, which is so good. Or it was like blazers and business wear. It was just odd. There was not that in between. And I don't know if my Target rearranged. I don't know what happened, but I walked in this time totally expecting just to go straight past it with my friend. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So y'all, I found some good stuff and we're gonna try it all on, but I also wanna show you a few home things that I found as well and just kind of do a little Target haul as we do. I'm so excited. So my friend and I, today's Sunday, I'm gonna post this tomorrow morning, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get it up on Monday, but yesterday was Cinco de Mayo and Brad had plans during the day with a friend, and so I texted my friend, because it's very important to meet up with your mom friends or to meet up with your friends in general, or just to get out of the dang house. So I texted my friend who has a baby. Well, she's like 1. It's very important to meet up with your mom friends. This is like a lifelong friend that I've had my whole life, but it's especially good to just get together. Just take a stroll through Target. Don't do anything fancy. But anyway, so I texted her and I was like, you know, it's Cinco. Do you want to like, you know, be moms and go to the Mexican restaurant at 11 a.m. and go to Target? So we had a pretty like rowdy Cinco de Mayo at 11 a.m. in the Mexican restaurant at our Target. And we went hard on some Diet Cokes with lime and some burritos and some guacamole, and had a real good time with our kids. So we went through Target and it was just so much fun. So you guys, I have got some home stuff that I found at Target, which you do not want to miss. I have a pair of shoes that I'm going to show you that I'm just going to throw into this video, and a cookbook that I'm going to show you guys. But first, let's do the clothing. I think that's kind of the most exciting, so let's get through that. I will show you guys, I'm going to film my thing in there so I can show you all the whole outfit and the shoes and everything. But just quickly what I'm wearing today. This necklace, which is really pretty and flashy and shiny, which I will link to below. I'll link to everything below, but I think this looks really good with a lot of these pieces. You're gonna, y'all, I got some good stuff. You're gonna flip. And then these little stud earrings. Okay, let me But let's talk about these outfits. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna try on everything. First thing is this little dress. Okay, so this is a little short off the shoulder dress. You can even kind of bump it over your shoulders if you wanted that look too. It's just soft, it's versatile. It doesn't look like super thin and like papery. The material is kind of nice. Love this dress, so soft and cool and just easy for summertime. Very inexpensive. Again, like I said, I will link to everything. All right, you guys, the next little thing is this little two-piece number, which is very, very versatile. The pants, y'all, okay, first, the whole outfit is adorable together, but something to keep in mind, the top will look amazing with, you know, white denim, shorts, anything like that. The pants, I would totally do with like a white, just very simple tank tucked in and some heels. That's something else to keep in mind with this outfit is that you need heels. This type of like culotte pants, I don't know if that's what you want to call it, but those types of pants can look so sloppy, which I don't even care if that's the look you're wanting to go for, do it with flats, you know? It will look kind of sloppy with flats. It'll look kind of like, hey, I've been cleaning my house and I'm just wandering like to the end of the driveway to get my mail. I don't know, which is fine. That's honestly the look that I nail most of the time. But put it on with some comfortable shoes. You guys, I will get into these more in an upcoming video, but this is the updated version of my all-time favorite heels that I have showed you guys for years. They finally don't sell those anymore, and when I saw these, I was like, yes, it's the same like stretchiness, you know? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, you remember. But my other ones, which I'm still gonna totally wear, are like kind of like a medium brown. I got these in like the stone gray color. So cute, guys, so comfortable. Check these out. And they come in so many good colors, and I would totally wear this with any of these outfits, which you're gonna see because I think I'm gonna have them on with all of the outfits. Okay, so this romper, I love so much. It's again that kind of like that material that doesn't feel like papery cheap material. You know, it lays really nice. It's really sweet and cute. I think a romper is just so easy. I love in the summertime a one-piece thing. You don't have to think about matching and mixing and putting things together. Throw on a jacket with this, like a little moto jacket, a denim jacket. Put on some heels with it and you're ready to go out at night, or throw it on with some flip-flops and you can go to the grocery store, like no big deal. Which brings me to this little dress, this little olive colored like shirt dress. They've got these in some different versions that are like short sleeved and long sleeves in different colors, so I'll kind of link to those. But how freaking easy, you guys. Again, it's just like a one-piece easy deal. And I love olive green. There was the cutest jumper and they had one left. Would you call it a jumper? A jumpsuit? The pants were a little longer, kind of like flowy, kind of culotte style, you know what I mean. All one piece. I wish I would have gotten it. They had one small and I just didn't get it. I think what they had done is they had taken it off the mannequin and just like stuck it back on the thing because they didn't have any more. I don't know. I might order it. I will link to that below. It's the green jumpsuit. I will put in the details below. You can see with these heels, it's just like such an easy look. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? I was so impressed and I just can't believe it. I'm like, did Target... You know, I know that they didn't just like roll this out since I didn't, maybe mine just wasn't organized the best because when you used to walk in and I used to have like that great section at the front of like this kind of stuff, it was literally all that like weird floral like clothing that I was telling you guys about before. Not that floral is bad, but it was, you know what I'm talking about, the stuff that looks like handkerchief. Was that what it's called? Like bandana print? Very odd. Just very small scale, like paisley and floral. It was right at the front and it was either that or the other stuff. Maybe that stuff was behind it. I don't know, but this time they had it set up in such a nice way and I was like, I pushed my cart button. I was like, what? And so good. So, okay. So moving on, what else I got at Target, you guys? Y'all are gonna flip. So I have a video coming up where I'm gonna do some more decor updates. Let me update you guys just now on what's going on. Today's Sunday. Yesterday the guys had off. We're getting a lot of stuff done to our house. The floor is done in Olivia's bathroom. The new tub is in. I think it's really gonna start coming together this week. So during the time when they were demoing her bathroom, you know, things get dusty and they had it all kind of taped off and I didn't want to be like in the family room right below where that was going on and, you know, just a lot of noise, a lot of stress for Waylon, for Olivia, for us, like, you know, it's just a lot. They were coming in and out. So we went to the basement and basically like lived in the basement for a couple days. So when we were down there, we realized, like, let's just rearrange this. Brad was like, I kind of don't like this. I was like, I kind of don't like this either. So we were like psychos down there, rearranging the whole basement and y'all will not believe, okay? Y'all will not believe. I feel like I've slacked on my decor videos, and I don't feel like I have, like, oh, I just forgot to do it. It's just that so much is going on, and I'm kind of like saving to like update on certain things. I am gonna do a Q&A video. Do you remember when you guys like asked me questions? I don't know. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. And then of course they've got to do stuff in there too. But so the basement, back to the basement. I found this artwork at Target, which if you know me, and I've said this over the years, I'm not a big like random artwork person that I find from like Target or Home Goods or whatever. Usually if it's something in my house, like it has to be pretty meaningful, and or it's like something that just is visually appealing. I have a lot of like pretty ornate mirrors, or I just don't have something on the wall, or I have like some cute family photos in certain areas, or something that I love, those like framed like intaglio cameo things. I kind of collect those. I really love those. But like as far as just random like mass-produced artwork, not that it's mass-produced, like I said, if something really speaks to me and they're like in every single store and there's millions of them, I don't care. I'm gonna get it and love it because I love it. That's a side rant. Maybe I'll get on that later. But I'm not kidding you guys, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, again, like Target, listen, you're doing me right. This was so inexpensive and it's large. It's the colors that are kind of like warmer in our basement. Our basement has a lot of like brown and like some gold. The walls are kind of a tan color. It's like, what is the color called? I think it's called like latte or something. All the trim's like a really dark brown. So it's much different than the vibe upstairs, but I thought this would kind of lighten it up and add a little bit of like this color, which I really like adding throughout my house. This kind of like, you know, watery blue color. So I'll link to that. I was really impressed with that, and that was a nice little find. And then I grabbed this too for Olivia's room. So I'll insert a photo of this in her room, but I think it really kind of made everything come together, from, you know, the pink and her cute little monogrammed pillows to her headboard, which is actually this color in the pillow, which is kind of odd, but it looks like a little boutique find, like a nice little like needlepoint pillow or something that you wouldn't have spent like 19 bucks on at Target, you know what I'm saying? It's just the detail of it's really, really beautiful. And it also came in like a teal. It's the same exact pillow, but instead of this color way, it was like teals and, you know, dark navies and like some green, which I think would be really pretty as well. But I thought this was just so cute. My friend liked it as well, and she got it for her daughter's room too. But and then one more thing, you guys. So I want to talk about this. Now, I did not buy this from Target. I ordered mine on Amazon actually. But when I went into Target, I mean, obviously like Joanna has all of her Magnolia stuff there, but it was like on every corner. My friend actually ended up buying it because I said, hey, that's actually a legit good cookbook, which is what I'm gonna tell you. It's actually a legit, really good cookbook. Like, I've made only one thing in it, and it was guacamole, and it was because I had the ingredients anyways, and it was very good. But here's why I like this. Okay, for one, it's very like aesthetically appealing and very pleasing and beautiful. She did such an amazing job. It's a very beautiful book, very well made. The photos are beautiful, and there's photos of pretty much, I would say, most of the recipes, which I think is important. Country potato soup, like every kind of soup you could think of that's like basic. Gosh, like salads, like deviled eggs. I'm just kind of going through cinnamon squares, orange scones. There's like a section for everything, not unlike a regular cookbook. But the things that's in here is very good. Sausage, hash brown casserole, garlic cheese grits, easier mayo, poached chicken breast. There are just some very, very good recipes in here. And what I love is that she's not pretending to be a chef. Like, I think anyone that loves cooking, that you think you have something to share, you should put out a cookbook, especially if you're gonna do one that's like so well put together with like so many great basic recipes that are like delicious. I don't like it when you get a cookbook because you're a fan of someone or something and it's literally like everything is homemade. Like, okay, add butter. Bust out the crock, you gotta home make your butter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or it calls for dough. Okay, now we gotta make homemade dough. There's a time and a place for that. We can all do it. We can all follow a recipe. It doesn't make you a chef if you know how to do that. But I love it because there was this recipe and Brad was reading it off and I forgot which one it was. Maybe it was chicken and dumplings, it was something. And I was like, yeah, but what is she saying for her biscuits? Because my grandma makes it a way where, you know, and I can do that where you like home make the biscuits, but a lot of times I just buy the Pillsbury, you know, refrigerator biscuits and just cut them up, put them in there, you know, because I ain't got nothing to prove. But it's just funny because when I was reading that, I was like, oh gosh, how does she make her biscuits? And Brad was like, it literally says Pillsbury refrigerator biscuits. And I was like, yes, this is my new favorite book. So I really enjoyed this and I really would recommend it. And let me tell you, this is a great, ooh, mashed potatoes. There's so many things in here that I want to make. But yeah, it's not a bunch of weird stuff. It's like good stuff that you can do, right? Not a lot of crazy ingredients, not a lot of crazy steps, but it's like delicious. It looks delicious. So this, I think, because everybody loves Joanna. I've never seen anyone that really just is not on the train. But here's what, no matter what your, no matter what your style, I think everybody can kind of, appreciate something. But this is a good cookbook for anybody. And for Mother's Day, here is my Mother's Day tip. Buy this for your mama. Buy it for your sister if she's a mother. Like, buy it for your grandmother. Like, this is just such a good thing. Like, this is just such a great book. And anyone would love to get this. So yeah, I will link to that as well. So that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I feel like I used to, like, I'm itching to find some more things at Target, but see, that's where it kind of gets you, that's where it kind of gets dangerous, because you get excited because you're like, oh, it's so accessible, it's so inexpensive, let me go buy everything that, you gotta, I've learned, you really do have to kind of like reel it in and just get the good stuff. But I think I'm gonna go back for that green jumpsuit, which I'm thinking the one at my Target probably won't be there, so I'll probably end up ordering it. But definitely check out some of these things, you guys. I was just so pleasantly surprised. So yeah, be inspired to go check out the clothing at Target again, because so many of you guys, and I thought, was it just me? Was I missing this section? No, when I did that video, I was really just ranting because I was like personally what I felt. Like, I'm never the authority on anything. This is literally a YouTube channel where I talk about what I feel. But so many of you guys said the same thing. I'm not talking like 5 or 6. Like, I literally had an overwhelming amount of people that are like, yeah, totally. It's totally changed. Like, I'm, 20 or 20 something, 30 something, 40 something. I can't buy anything from there. Like, it's all weird. It's just not my style. So I love that it kind of got back to, I feel like, what it was before. And I think, well, could it have changed that fast? But I think that was a really long time ago when I got a little ranty about Target. I think it was. But yeah, anyways, you guys, check out some of these things. I had so much fun sharing this with you guys today. Grab that cookbook for your mamas. And I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. All the links will be below. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. I cannot wait for the next video, you guys. And I cannot wait to share with you guys all of the updates going on around here. Just can't wait. There's so many fun things coming up, you guys. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you again this Friday. Love y'all. Bye.